and welcome. You're watching India This Morning. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. Our top story at this hour regarding whether your phone bills could actually now increase, with the telecom operators Airtel and Vodafone-Idea saying that they will have to raise tariffs from the 1st of December. They've not yet disclosed the quantum of hike in tariff. Vodafone-Idea last week reported a loss of over 50,000 crore rupees, whereas Bharti Airtel posted its highest ever loss of over 23,000 crore rupees. The Supreme Court last month directed telecom companies to pay as much as 1.42 lakh crore rupees in statutory dues to the government. So that's the story we're tracking at this hour, whether there can be a hike in your tariff, especially those using Airtel, Vodafone, Idea. Remains to be seen. The quantum of hike has not been specified yet, but these telecom companies have made it clear that they will be raising tariffs from the 1st of December. This is the first time in 3 years that you could see a sizable hike in telephone tariffs and mobile phone tariffs. In fact, Vodafone-Idea last week reported a loss of over 50,000 crore rupees, whereas Bharti Airtel posted its highest ever loss of over 23,000 crore rupees. So that, in fact, has now prompted these telecom companies to decide on a hike. Debt-ridden telecom operator Vodafone-Idea said earlier that it will raise the mobile services rates from the 1st of December in the wake of the ongoing financial stress that the company is in. In its statement, Vodafone-Idea says to ensure that its customers continue to enjoy world-class digital experiences, Vodafone-Idea will suitably increase the prices of its tariffs effective 1st December 2019. Vodafone-Idea also, however, did not disclose the quantum of hike in tariff that it has planned from the 1st of December. The company at present provides monthly mobile services at starting price of 24 rupees without data, and plans with data services starts from 33 rupees onwards. So Vodafone-Idea, in fact, reported a consolidated loss of over 50,000 crore rupees. That is the highest ever loss posted by any Indian corporate for the second quarter ending 30th of September, and this on account of liability arising out of the Supreme Court order in the adjusted gross revenue case. Remember, these telecom companies have been directed by the top court to clear their dues to the government. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of the government and directed telecom companies, including Vodafone-Idea, to pay dues as demanded by the Department of Telecom. So that has, in fact, now triggered this entire process of a tariff hike. Telecom companies have already announced the major losses in revenue, and that has prompted them now to consider a hike in the mobile phone tariff. Vodafone-Idea has also, in its statement, said that the acute financial stress in the telecom sector has been acknowledged by all stakeholders, and a high-level committee of secretaries headed by the cabinet secretary is now looking into providing appropriate relief. So both Vodafone-Idea and Idea Cellular, remember, had merged their telecom businesses to handle the tariff war in the sector, which was triggered by the new entrant Reliance Jio in 2016. So that became a game changer. Of course, now we are looking at huge business losses for these telecom companies, which has triggered a hike in tariff. Sharlene, Lobo joining me from the Mumbai newsroom. Sharlene has put together all the information for us. Yes, Sharlene, over to you for the latest. Help us understand this entire issue in the larger perspective. The tariff hike that we are talking about, why and from when will that be effective? How is it going to hurt the consumer?
Right, Afrida, as you pointed out, that the tariff hike is going to be applicable from the 1st of December. Although the amount, the quantum of this hike has not yet been revealed by these telecom companies. Now, what we know is that, let me take you why, what has actually led to this tariff hike. So in the last week of October, the Supreme Court came up with an order where they asked these telecom companies to pay their license fee, the pending dues that they have to pay it up to the government. In fact, also let me tell you that Vodafone-Idea has a license fee, or rather a pending due of about 39,000 crore rupees, and Bharti Airtel has a pending due of about 41,000 crore rupees, which they have to pay it up to the government. So now we saw that this happened, this order, this deadline of 3 months. So they set a 3-month, the Supreme Court set a 3-month deadline saying by December you have to pay up these dues, which is why within 2 weeks we saw where these companies are now planning to increase their increase the charges that they take from us customers, there is a hike in their fee. Also, what we saw is after this order in October, in the first week of November, the government also sent a notice to all these companies saying that now it's time that you have to, pay in your dues. And now the following week, right now, what we see is that these companies have announced a hike in their, in their charges, which will be applicable from the 1st of December. Yet again, we have to see how much will this hike be. And also what's important to note is that this is the first hike in the last 3 years. So yes, it is very important because this is the hike from these telecom companies first time in 3 years. Back to you.
Okay, so both Bharti Airtel and Vodafone Idea likely to hike their rates from 1st of December. Sharlene, thanks for joining us with your inputs.